Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Outside the Comfort Zone. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Hump Day. Hump, hump, hump. Where we talk about things you probably shouldn't talk about.
We've done this intro 15 times.
Yes.
But we're gonna do it now because no one's gonna make any fucking noise in this house.
Nobody's going to.
Everyone's gonna be very quiet.
No phones that are ringing. Is your phone on silent?
Nope. Well, it is. I'm doing the timer though. I have to do that. Which, okay. Couple things from last time's show. First of all, thank you guys for being so cool about the whole vegan thing. Did you read the comments on that?
No, I didn't, but I assumed that if people were going to yell at me for being ignorant towards vegans.
No, actually, people were super nice. They're like, I understand that it's hard to, you know, change over, and if you want to get educated, here's some sources, and we understand that you guys aren't, like, the most educated on this, and it's great that you're talking about it anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty dumb.
Thanks for the support.
I mean, all vegans are terrible people.
Yeah, we're going to lose all support now. But thank you guys for being cool about that.
I'm joking, kind of.
Hair fell off. I'm shedding. So, I'm sick today.
You look sick.
I know. I honestly, I was going to wear my Pizza John shirt. I did. If you, like, subscribe to my vlog channel, I was sitting there in bed for 3 minutes being like, I feel so sick, I have to do the podcast. I was thinking about canceling on you just because I was going to vomit this morning. I didn't vomit yet.
Well, if you need to vomit, there's the hat.
There's the hat.
All the shitty topics you can vomit on.
No, I threw away the shitty topics.
Oh yeah, right.
We have all new topics.
New topics now.
It only took us 9 podcasts.
From you guys.
Yeah. On our
You guys gave us the topics.
On our Twitter. Yeah. Go follow our Twitter.
Yeah, tweet us.
And hey, Patreon, we have that if you want to support the show. But there was one comment where it was like, is it just me or has the quality of the podcast gone down? You're fucking right it has, because we don't have a mic anymore. And we need lights. So go to our Patreon and give us money and the quality will go back up.
And it will keep going up.
And we're trying to stay on topic a little bit better. And we were listening to you on Twitter. Everyone, okay. There's never any criticisms in the comment. They always go to Ask FM or Twitter, and then they're like, it wasn't sexual enough, you guys got so off topic, like, what the fuck?
And then, but, see, this is the thing. I don't know any of that, because I go on the YouTube video, and I look in the comments, and I'm like, oh, everybody liked it. I'm like, awesome. Yeah. And then I go along my day, and then I get screenshots from Ashley going, everybody hated our podcast.
It was so boring! Like, there was one comment, and I appreciate you sending me another one. She's like, I almost fell asleep, and then the next day she's like, yeah, I sent that comment. I was in a really bad mood, sorry. And I was like, aw.
Aw.
Thank you. No one does it on the internet.
Well, just unsubscribe to us, leave, if we hate you.
No.
No joke.
But we're going to make it more entertaining. This is going to be a dirty one. How dark is that?
It just got really dark because the sun went behind a cloud.
He tried to manual exposure this, so
okay,
now
wait.
it's not going to...
You keep talking, I'm going to go change the exposure.
Good, go change the exposure. Okay, so I was feeling sick today. I had a hangout thing yesterday, and have you guys ever seen that TV show 16, like the cartoon thing, the Canadian cartoon? There's one episode where Jude vomited into this girl's mouth, and that was kind of what I was going to do last night to this guy that I was with, and I basically just had to be like, listen, I'm going to throw up right now, so I need you to get off of me. So I can go vomit. That's
a very attractive thing to say to a man.
I didn't even throw up. I went and I took a Tums, and I was just standing there like,
what did I just do? I really need a more attractive person so I don't vomit on them when I look at them.
God, no, it was just, I felt so bad. I totally ruined the mood. I was like, I'm sorry, that's kind of a mood killer. He's like, a little bit.
You know what else is
okay?
You know what else is a mood killer?
What?
Where you like, halfway through the makeup where you're like, I make YouTube videos. Did you do that?
No. Actually, on our first hangout, I mentioned, like, Tumblr, and he's like, oh, can I see your Tumblr? And I'm like, sure, so he starts Younging19, and then my YouTube, my Twitter, my everything popped up. He's like, you have a YouTube? And then this fucker's, like, sitting there sending me texts like, oh, thanks for teaching me about virginity, and I was like, sweet. I don't mind it when people know about my YouTube channel at all. I'm proud of it, so. But he tried to watch a video while I was in the room yesterday, and I was like, turn that off. Right now! Because that's the most awkward shit ever when someone tries to watch a video of you talking about shaving your vagina while you're in the room. I just don't want to hear me talk, ever. I do enough of that now.
I don't want to hear you talk either.
I don't want to hear you talk
like,
either.
I don't like hearing you talk when you're in the... So if I move away and we do the podcast like where we're not actually together, that'll be like the best thing ever.
Ever.
Because I won't actually have to...
You're going to edit all of it because there's no chance I will do that. Because I edit all of these right now.
Yeah.
So, when we get the mic, he'll edit the audio, but when he moves, you'll just be doing everything. I'll show up and I'll, like, have some topics and stuff, but, like, that's about it.
That's pretty much all we need.
Or we'll have to film, like, 7 podcasts in a row, just because I'm assuming I'll either go down to LA Or you'll be flying up here.
Yeah, we'll just
every
film
7 weeks.
We'll just film 10 before I go.
Like 10, yeah.
Just
be like, Merry Christmas! It's not Christmas.
Actually, we need to film like
half a year worth. At least 6 months.
Yeah, so I think like 26 podcasts.
Yeah.
Before
23 is half a year, but okay. There's 56 weeks.
There's 52 weeks.
There's 52 weeks.
And 23 times 2 is now 56. By the way, so everything you just said is completely wrong.
Shit. I had that thing where I was like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're like, there's 23 weeks in half of a year.
Oh, no.
There's 56 weeks. I'm like, okay, wait. That was wrong on so many different levels.
Why did I fail statistics? Because math is involved. Okay. Do you want to talk about what you did this week?
No, I don't really do much. Let's get into topics.
Okay.
Did you do anything important?
No.
Okay.
My birthday's next week. I'm turning 19 and I'm going to Vivo. So hey.
Hey.
I'm gonna have really expensive Italian food. I'm fucking pumped.
I'm not even gonna put a topic back this time.
Yeah.
We have all new
we are
topics.
not allowed to do that from now on. We
Okay.
have to talk about it. There's sexual topics. There's relationship topics. It's gonna be a fucking crazy show. There's hair all over me.
Stop shedding so much. Shed in the toilet.
Shut in the toilet.
Who would you switch bodies with for a week? Is it me?
No.
Oh.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
He tells me all about his school projects, and I'm just sitting here having an anxiety attack for him.
No,
and that's
bodies,
cool.
not like... Oh, are you actually like switching like...
Lives, yeah.
You're switching lives? Oh, I thought it was just like bodies.
You switch bodies and then you switch lives.
Oh.
I would switch bodies with probably Leonardo DiCaprio, and then I'd buy me a bunch of stuff. I'd pay off my university, I'd buy me a house, and I'd also like jerk my dick off. Like a ton. Like a ton. And it would be great. And then I'd have sex with me also. I'd do that.
Oh, you would have sex with...
Yeah.
So you would have sex with Leonardo DiCaprio, who's in your body?
Yeah.
What do you think he would be doing, though?
I don't know. It's irrelevant, but I would be having sex with me.
I don't know if I want to switch bodies with anybody. I don't want anybody being in my body.
You could buy amazing things. Okay, they can't fuck up your life. Let's add that into the mix. They can't be like,
so
oh...
they can't fuck up your life.
No.
Because I'd be scared of somebody, like, fucking up my life.
Yeah. Or, oh my god, amazing idea. I would wait until I had my statistics final, and then I switch bodies with the statistics master. And then I'd get an A.
Yeah, but do you think that they would go into the statistics final? If they were just like, bloop, and they were just like...
I'd like, get in the
here?
same room as me, and I'd be like, you are going to this final, or I will never switch bodies with you again. They, of course, wouldn't know that it would automatically switch back in a week. So, if I didn't get an A, I'm not going to switch back with you. And then they'd probably be like, that's fine. Like, I'm old as shit, and you're like a 19-year-old girl.
Yeah,
so.
they're probably like, I like this body better. Okay, see ya.
And I'd be like, just please.
Like, bitch, write this test or I will switch back with you. Okay, I would switch with, who's that chick that plays Buffy?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, no, not her. I would switch with...
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I wouldn't switch with anybody. Sabrina the Teenage Witch is the same person. I've decided. Okay. I wouldn't switch with anybody.
If you throw paper around my room, I will punch you in the dick, because that is so fucking annoying to clean up when you leave.
Is it?
It's super annoying. Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I wouldn't switch with anybody.
Don't do it.
I don't want anybody to fuck up my life. I like my life.
Do you?
I do.
I don't know how you do all the stressy things.
I handle stress very well.
Okay, here we go.
I cry every night.
Every night. I drink a lot.
I drink a lot.
Bisexuality, is it real? Yes, I think so.
What was the question?
Bisexuality, is it real?
Oh, bisexuality. I think you said my sexuality. Is it real?
I think so.
I think my sexuality is real. Yeah.
Because, okay, there's...
What do you mean, is it real?
Because there's some people who are like, oh, they're just, like, indecisive, make a decision, be gay or straight. But then, like, sexuality is on such a spectrum, and to me personally, I identify as... I wouldn't say straight completely, I wouldn't say pansexual completely, I think it's kind of on, like... It's kind of like flowing. Like, if I meet a girl that I like, yeah, let's be together. If I meet a guy that I like, yeah, let's be together. It just so happens that I haven't met a girl that I'm like, let's be in a relationship. So that's me.
I think, yeah, I don't know if there's a way that bisexually isn't a thing. Like, if you're attracted to guys and girls, how is somebody to say, like, no, you're not?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm pretty sure I am. I would suck that dick.
Yeah, I totally would.
And I would also let her Suck mine.
And it's like, why would someone choose to be bisexual? Because people already think, like, they can't be faithful in a relationship, or that they're just so selfish, you know, they want all these people. It's like, there's so many bad stigmas attached to being bisexual. Why would someone openly be like, yes, I'm bisexual, if they aren't really, you know? So.
Yeah, I think, yeah, of course it's real.
There.
Of course.
There we go.
Look at the hat.
Look at the hat, it's floating. Can you see that?
Of course it's real. Come here, hat. Oh, you could see my foot for a second. Perfect fucking timing.
Perfect timing.
Alright. Next topic. If you could start your life over, knowing what you know now, what would you change?
Okay, immediately there's this really stupid thing that pops out into my mind. It was in 3rd grade. It means literally fucking nothing to my life now. But I was in 3rd grade, and I took the bus to school. And I swear to God it was Steven, but I tell him the story and he's like, that wasn't me, and I'm like, yes it was! But me and his friend Steven were sitting on the bus together, and we were like wrestling kind of, and he slammed my head into the window, and I just was like, what the fuck?
You got brain damage, that's why you're so dumb now.
Thanks. But no, I walk out of the bus, and I come on the next day, and when I get on, the bus driver's like, were you the girl that got hurt yesterday? And I was like, I mean, I guess. Why? He's like, because there was blood all over the window. And I was like, yeah, that was me.
What?
Like, I guess he had kind of like scratched me and then like hit my head into the window. Like, it didn't really hurt. We were wrestling and I had hit his face on the seat and he like smashed my head into the window. This is sounding really awful.
Smashed my head into the window? It's like no big deal.
It was like fine. Like, abuse is fine. And then I got like a pop and a chocolate bar out of it. And then I got sent to the principal's office.
Wait, who gave you a pop and a chocolate bar?
The bus driver, because he's like, don't sue me.
But did he just like... You took a chocolate bar from an old guy who drives you around?
I was like 7, so of course.
Why did he have a pop and chocolate bar with him? What was he doing?
Because he was like, you got hurt, I don't want you to sue me.
I know, but why did he have... Was that like from his lunch?
I don't know.
Or did he have those just in case, like... This is like his basket of like, just in case people get hurt on the bus?
In case someone tries to sue.
Someone tries to sue him, he's like, but you want a Pepsi? You want some chocolate?
Okay.
Hey little girl, did you trip? Here's some chocolate. Don't tell your mommy.
Oh, my mom knew. She saw that there was blood on my head, which is why I was like, yeah, that was me. I guess I got blood all over the window.
Oh.
But
what would you change if you could
Well,
know
shut up, I'm finishing my story.
Oh.
I got sent to the principal's office, and so did Steven and a couple of other people that were, like, wrestling on the bus. And they were basically like, what happened? You got hurt, and you're okay with that? And I was like, yeah, we were all just playing. And then at the assembly that day, they were like, don't forget to not fuck around on the bus because people get hurt. And I was sitting there like, you bitch. Why would you mention that? This is so embarrassing. Everyone knows this is about me. And it was just like... I don't know why I would change that, but that's what immediately...
What would you change?
I, like, wouldn't give a shit about it, because I literally stressed out about that for, like, 2 weeks after the fact. I was like, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they said that in the assembly. Like, I don't know. I know it's stupid, but I would totally change that. And I would also change how I set up my classes last semester for school. I would have taken a full load. I would have gotten statistics done and both my language classes.
Well, you would have failed statistics.
Fine. I did fail statistics.
So you would have just failed it earlier.
No, I would have done it better. Because I know what I know now. So I would have been like, let's do this really well.
Oh.
You know? Don't fuck it up. What would you change?
I would talk to 16-year-old Justin. 17-year-old Justin. And I'd say, hey, Justin. Wait till you're in your 20s to buy a Jeep. Because this is what's going to happen, is you're going to buy a Jeep, and you're going to fall in love with it, and it's going to be your life. And then you're going to have to sell it.
Are you okay? He got a new car this week.
You're going to have to sell it because you can't afford the gas when you're going to school. So just wait till you can afford the gas to buy it in the first place, to avoid getting your heart ripped out.
It's really emotional in here. You okay?
Yeah. I sold my Jeep this week. That's why I don't want to talk about my week. Let's move on.
Okay, have you ever had an awkward sex experience?
Every sex experience I have is awkward.
I queefed really loud one time while we were having sex. Not we, but like me and a person.
Not we, but I mean...
But like me and a person.
Me and myself.
It was really awkward. I couldn't even look at myself for days. But no, it was the first time that had ever happened, and I was like, what the fuck? So that was a little weird. But that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. I don't think so.
No?
No?
Well, fuck you then. Pick a topic.
I mean, I'm pretty awkward to begin with, so...
So it's like every time you
So every time I do...
Every time you like touch anything.
Every time I walk, like, it's awkward.
Do you ever walk and then you find yourself thinking about how weird you're walking?
Yes.
Yes.
All the time. I'm like, when I'm walking, I'm like, do I walk weird? I'm like looking down my feet. I'm like, I'm walking weird now. Like now that I'm thinking of it, I'm taking too many steps. I'm like, I should do longer steps. I'm like, wait, no, I look like an ape now. Like.
I think I'm like swerving, and I was wearing the loudest shoes yesterday, and I was walking through Southgate Mall, and I was the only person making so much noise, and I was like, shut the fuck up!
That's the story of my life, but except for girls, it's okay.
Mm.
I wear cowboy boots, so when I'm walking at school, like down the hallway, it's like click, 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 and everyone's like turning, like looking to see like this teacher in high heels, and it's like, no, it's just me walking in my boots. But what I've decided is, the more confident I look when I'm walking, the less people will care.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do. And then I was just like, shut the fuck up, walk harder.
Sometimes I'll like look over at Jamie and be like, do I walk weird? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, wait, watch me walk for a second. I'm walking. I'm like, okay, wait, no, that was weird, because I'm thinking I'm walking weird. So just watch me when I'm not thinking about it. She's like, okay. And I'm like, I'm still thinking about it. Don't watch me. And like, it's just weird.
I see these people swerving around the mall, and I'm like, do I walk like that? Do I walk like I can't walk?
Oh man, some people walk really weird.
Yeah, they do.
I know a guy who used to walk up to Sasquatch. He'd have his hands like this, and he'd walk like... not like
he's swimming,
like at his sides. He would just have his hands backwards, and he would just walk with like his hands backwards at his sides. And he'd like reach out far like this, like the Sasquatch.
I love that. I was walking down the movie theater steps when I was dating Mitchell, and when I was coming back up, he's like, you walk really funny. Like your feet flick up when you walk, and I was like, what? And that was when I was 15, and I still think about that when I'm going upstairs. I'm like, are my feet flicking out right now?
Are my feet flicking?
Is this weird?
I'm self-conscious about my flicking.
I flick too much.
I flick too much. I gotta stop flicking. It's your turn to read one.
Thoughts on getting a tattoo? I'm actually thinking of getting a tattoo. I'm gonna get one when my mom gets hers on her 50th birthday.
My opinion on this has changed.
Yeah? What's your opinion?
My opinion now is I think I would get one.
Yeah.
But it would have to mean a lot to me.
Oh, yeah. What was your opinion before?
That I would never get one because I'm too afraid of needles.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm terrified of needles.
That's a valid.
That's my thing, is like, I would rather get punched in the nuts than get like one single needle. Like, it doesn't hurt. Just the thought of it, I'll just pass out.
Yeah.
Or I throw up or something. But yeah, getting a tattoo, like, if it was like my kids' names or something like that, I would totally get it.
Like your pregnant kids who have 15 kids of their own sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would get that. I would never get a wife or a girlfriend's name.
No, fuck no, that's so stupid.
Ever.
No offense to people who've done that, but like, damn, stupid.
Yeah, I would get something that means like a lot to me.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have anything in your head right now, like besides kids' names, that you would get?
No.
No.
Or, if I go bald like early in life, if I'm like 25 and I'm just like bald and that's just what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's gonna happen because your dad is super bald.
I would get a barcode on the back of my head.
What would it scan to?
Like $10.
Okay. Well, you're really fucking cheap. I'm thinking about getting 5x5 on either my wrist or my shoulder blade. And I also want to get...
What's 5x5?
It's this thing from Buffy.
Oh my god.
No, like legitimately...
It's like 2x4?
No. It means like I'm fine, I'm strong, I can get through this sort of thing.
Like 4x4? I'm gonna get 4x4.
It means like wood.
You get 5x5 and I'll get 4x4.
Seriously, if you do that, I am so down. But like legitimately, I love that. And I know it's not something I would get tired of or regret because like I love this show. I've loved it my entire life. I watch it at least once a year all the way through. I've seen several episodes 100 times or more. Like I love it. I love the meaning. I've always loved the meaning. And I just it dawned on me like, why don't I get it on my body? So I want either like the number 5 by 5 or just like it written out in kind of like I don't know, something
Cursive?
Yeah. I forgot how to say cursive.
I forgot how to say the word cursive. You're like in that the scribbles, you know? That like make words.
The like pretty ones. So I don't know. But I want it small. I want that, and then I also want like a bigger quote, which I know what I want, but
what is it?
It is I have 2. Either if nothing we do matters, then all that matters is what we do, or the hardest thing in this world is to live in it. But timer. But I don't know. I feel like I would want something small to start off with because I'm a bitch when it comes to pain.
I have another idea for a tattoo.
What? It's gonna be mean towards me, I think.
No, you should probably go. Do the camera, and then I will explain. So what was your second quote? The hardest thing in this world
is to live in it.
Is to live in it? I would get, the hardest thing in this world is me.
Is my dick, and then a huge
tattooed across my stomach, and then just with an arrow down. The hardest thing in this world, and then just like a little arrow.
Oh god, I want to get a tattoo and then have you get tattoos that mirror my tattoos.
I want like made in Canada.
Oh, of course you do. And then you'll be down in California like, oh, show me your tattoos made in Canada.
Made in Canada. Across my huge bicep. Just made in Canada.
Canadian flag on your forehead. Like.
Yeah. No, I want it on here so that I can be like flex and it could like wave.
Yeah.
The flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, pick a topic.
Okay.
Well, wait, have you seen any people with horrible tattoos?
I've seen lots of people. Most people have horrible tattoos.
Yeah.
VidCon.
Good! Yay, I'm so excited for next year's VidCon.
Hopefully I'll be living in LA, so I really have no reason not to go.
My legitimate hope, the only reason that I want him to go down to LA is so I can stay at his house for free. Because that's my plan. I don't know if I've told you my plan yet, but this is my plan. You're going to move down to LA. I'm going to do my spring classes. By the way, I'm planning my university schedule around VidCon this year. But I'm going to do my spring classes. I'm going to fly down immediately once those are done and totally just stay at your house and overstay my welcome. And then go to VidCon and then come back to your house and totally overstay
just
my
live
welcome.
there for the next 6 months?
Just like all summer. No, like I want to stay in LA for a few weeks and it's going to be so much cheaper now that you're there, and I'll just like make food for you or something. You and Jamie, I'll make
you just like
meals.
Pay my rent.
No, I'll just like make your meal.
No, you just like $50 a night, how about?
Okay, that's cheaper than a hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. I'll just make your meals.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty well.
I think so too, okay?
Hey, fuck off, I want to pick one.
You can pick one.
Okay. Aw, thanks. So generous. Wait, are you excited for VidCon? You didn't even say.
Yeah.
Okay. Sexual fantasies. You guys have been wanting us to talk about this forever, and we said that we would, so let's go. What are your sexual fantasies? Like, seriously, let's seriously talk about this. Like a teacher-student sort of scenario?
No, I don't like stuff like that.
No? What do you?
I don't like, what do you call those? I don't like,
role plays?
I don't like role plays.
No.
I think it's weird.
Yeah?
I mean, like, sure, if you're into it, go for it. But, like, I couldn't take it seriously.
No?
No, I would be, like, if somebody came into the room and she's like, hey, I'm a naughty schoolgirl, you should spank me, I'd be like, what? What are you doing?
I don't want to. I feel uncomfortable.
I'd be like, well, I mean, or we could just have sex. I don't want to be your teacher. That's kind of like pedophile-ish. I don't know. I'd be like, well, what would your father think?
Okay, do you have any fantasies, though, that you want to live out?
I feel like fantasies all have to do with, like, role-playing, though.
No, because there could be, like, I don't know, I want to try this position or something. Like, it doesn't only have to be...
I want to try, like, as many positions as I possibly can.
Get the Karma Sutra book?
Yeah, I want to just do, like, I want to try everything. Because maybe I'll find, like, a really weird one that I really like.
There you go. That's all you really need in life.
Yeah. I want to eventually go, like, 30 stories up in, like, a hotel. Like 30 stories up and have like a huge window and like have sex against the window. So that like everyone can see us but they can't tell who we are.
Okay, I was like not exactly sure where you're gonna go with that. Like
I just want to go 30 steps and then just jump off and die. That's kind of my fantasy right now. I just want to die.
It's not funny, don't kill yourself. I have no issue with role-playing, because I understand that it's not, I couldn't take it seriously either, but I've tried the whole teacher-student thing, and it was fun because we didn't take it seriously, because we, like, laughed about it the whole time. And, I don't know, I would love to find a person where I could, like, go and get sexy lingerie with, and then just, like, have weird sex. Like, I'm really open to, like, trying whatever once. Except for, like, anal stuff. I'm just like, maybe not. I don't want to be around someone else's ass. I mean, like, anal stuff to another person. Like, I could never do, like, a rim job to another person. And I don't really want someone's mouth near my ass either, because it's like, why? But, like, other stuff I'm pretty open to. I just don't want mouths near asses. We're not human centipedes here. That's not what we do in this life.
I think the human centipede is actually one of my fantasies.
Yeah?
That's what I want to do. I actually want to get a whole bunch of people's mouths and stitch them to other people's assholes.
So you don't want to be in the centipede. You want to see it.
I would be in it.
Which one would you be?
I would be both.
But which one? Would you be the front centipede, the middle centipede, or the end centipede? I would obviously be the front centipede, because then you don't have to eat someone else's shit.
What do you get to eat, though? What if it's worse than shit?
No, it's not worse than shit.
What if the front person had to eat, like, shit that had been sitting there for 30 years and, like, maggots were filled with it and everything? That's what you had to eat. Would you still want to be the front centipede?
I don't want to be in the human centipede. This is your fantasy. I'm pretty sure I have sweat stains right now. When I feel sick, I sweat like crazy.
It's also really fucking hot in here.
It is. So it's just a combination. If I have sweat stains, sorry.
Sorry.
I'm human.
Fuck
I
off.
sweat a lot when I think I'm gonna vomit.
So, you want to be the front one still?
Yeah. I don't want to eat shit though. I'll be the front one if I can have like cupcakes and pasta and stuff, and then I'll feel bad while I'm shitting into someone else's mouth, but maybe it'll feel good, you know? Maybe I'll be like, oh, that felt great.
Oh, that felt great. This is very sexual for me.
I understand why rib jobs are a thing. Ugh.
I want to be the back one.
Why?
Because I wouldn't want to give that discomfort to somebody.
Wow.
I'm too much of a caring person. I wouldn't wanna have somebody discomforted.
Have you seen the human centipede?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? I had my first sexual experience to the human centipede.
I'm not sure.
I got fingered for the first time while we were watching the human centipede. And it was so awkward.
That's really fucking weird.
It is weird.
That's really weird.
It is weird.
Don't ever say that to anybody ever again. We should probably edit that out of this because that's really disgusting.
I just want to take that part out and be like, don't ever say that. Don't ever show anyone that.
Oh my god.
It was like, yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I can never look at you again. That's really weird.
I wasn't like the initiator of it. I was
First time I ever
there.
got a boner, I was watching Two Girls, One Cup.
I don't believe that.
When she was shitting into the cup, I was like, damn. That's when I realized I was straight. When I was watching Two Girls, One Cup, man.
When I saw One Guy, One Jar, I was like, oh, I want some dick, you know?
I've never seen that, and I don't want to.
He sits on a jar, it, like, breaks in his ass, and then he has glass and blood pouring out of his ass. I'm gonna show it to you after this.
What? No, I'm not watching that.
Have you seen the BMX Pain Olympics? Where people, like, cut off their dicks and balls and stuff?
No!
It's so fucked
No!
up. It's
I don't want to watch that.
Oh god, it's
We're
so
not
fucked.
going to watch that.
I'm totally gonna download this and just, like, show it to people out camping. Be like, hey, you're drunk, you wanna see something fucked up?
Oh, it's disgusting. Okay,
Great.
new topic, because I'm gonna throw up on you. And it's not because of a topic, it's because you're disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Music festivals. What the fuck is this?
Someone wanted to hear if we'd ever been to a music festival. You went to BBJ last year, didn't you?
No, I couldn't go.
Have you ever been?
No.
Oh.
Every year I can't go because something comes up. It's really dark again. There's
It is
clouds.
dark. It's fucking clouds, you know? Fucking clouds.
Fucking clouds, eh?
Eh? Fucking
The
clouds.
fucking clouds, eh? Oh, fucking Jimmy out there with the fucking
Just
chainsaw
fucking
getting out of the
that
fucking house, eh?
I don't even have any fucking respect for my fucking host. But I've been to the VidCon.
Hey, the clouds are gone. Fucking eh. Fucking right, bud.
The VidCon thing. I went to see We the Kings and Watsky and stuff, and that was really cool. I don't know if that would be a festival. That was kind of like a concert. But I have no interest in going to a concert.
I would love to go to any music festival of any genre.
Yeah.
I love music. You know what I've started to do lately again? I'm bringing it back to the 90s.
Yeah?
I'm burning CDs.
For Jamie?
No.
No.
Because I got a new car, and in my car, I don't want to change out like the stereo to put like an auxiliary input or something in it because I like the way it looks, and I only have a CD player. So I've started to burn CDs again. And like my first CD I burnt was like Cool Songs 1, and it was with a K.
Cool.
And a Z. Cool Songs 1, and then I did Country Hits 1. Sick Rap Beats.
Sick.
Was
that like SIK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've started to burn CDs again. It's bringing me back to my past. I love it.
My past 4 years ago.
4 years ago. No, it's probably been at least 10 years since I burned a CD.
You were 19 years old.
Yes, I understand that.
You burned CDs when you were 9?
Yes.
For what?
To listen to my Discman.
Oh, okay.
God damn it.
Jesus. Okay,
Leave
what
me
is the
fuck
best?
alone.
What is the best thing that's ever happened to you?
It'll be me walking out that door and never seeing you again.
Whoa! We're going camping again this weekend, and we're going to be together all weekend. Oh no!
Oh, you dumped over the topics. The best thing that has ever happened to me is Jamie.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. Would you care to say why, or?
I'm just gonna bask in my cuteness. No, also, but mostly it's my Jeep, but also her.
Great. Your Jeep is gone, so just...
It's not gone. It's just not with me right now.
You'll never see it again!
I hate you. I changed all my screensavers and all my backgrounds to my Jeep so that I can cry every time I look at my computer.
Wow, that's really healthy.
When my Jeep... Okay, so when I sold it, it was in a parking lot, and the guy came from Grand Prairie to get it.
Yeah.
He didn't drive it home. He put it up on a flat deck and took it home. I had to see my Jeep go up on a flat deck and be taken away from me. I shed a tear.
Did you?
Or 2. Maybe 6.
Did you cry in your car?
Yes.
Oh. Wait, how did you
It was
get
in Jamie's.
there?
It was in Jamie's car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, be strong, Justin. But yeah, I cried.
But you didn't.
I was not strong.
You okay?
No. Don't talk to me about it anymore. What was the best thing that ever happened to you, bitch?
Meeting my best friend, Justin. I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
You haven't had very good things happen to you in your life.
I mean, my YouTube and my friends and my family, I love them, but I don't know if there's like a standout, like, this is the best thing ever sort of thing, you know?
It's me.
It's not you.
It's definitely me. Because I'm going to explain to you why it's me.
Okay.
So since preschool,
Oh, Jesus.
we've been friends. We brought our parents together. Your dad joined a community that really helped him grow as a person. You went through a lot of issues as a child, and I helped you through a lot of them.
Okay, what were my issues?
You weren't very confident, and you were very awkward and very unattractive. So, I mean, I helped you through a lot of that. Then you started YouTube, and I was like, Ashley, you know what? You keep doing this, because you're doing great.
Yeah, you did that.
I encouraged you as much as I possibly could have. And then, while you started to grow on YouTube, I was like, you know what, Ashley? I understand you have 25,000 subscribers. This is really cool. I'm gonna come onto your channel.
I will grace you with my presence.
And I will help you. I will help you grow. So, I mean, since I've been on your channel, you've gained over 100,000 subscribers.
Wow. He's right.
I don't think that's a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if YouTube is one of like the great things that happen to you and friends and family, I feel like I encompass all of it. I feel like I'm the greatest thing that's ever happened.
You're like my guardian angel?
Yeah. And I explained to you how you suck at picking guys. And
okay.
I give you advice every time that you're around a guy.
Let's talk
and
about...
I'm always right.
No.
Yes.
Okay, well, the last time you were right. But this time, you have nothing to say about this time.
No, I haven't met the guy.
Exactly.
All you've told me is he's Australian and that he's leaving in a month. Like, okay, cool, he's leaving in a month. I don't give a shit then.
Oh, okay, so yes, I haven't picked the greatest guys throughout my dating history, which is why I feel like I'm good at these advice videos, because it's like I fucked up so much, I can tell you what not to do.
It's good guys, but I mean, just like, not in the right time in their life and not right for you.
Sure.
Because I know what kind of guy you need, and that's not going to be the kind of guy you pick.
Okay, what kind of a guy do I need?
You need a guy I know exactly what kind of guy you mean.
Okay, what kind of guy? Compare him to someone that I know so I can like, oh.
You need a guy like Steven.
I knew you were going to say Steven. I had a huge crush on Steven in 3rd grade.
So the thing is because he's a good guy. I'm not saying him specifically.
Yes, I know.
Because you need a person who's actually like a nice person, not a slut, not an alcoholic, doesn't have drug issues, and isn't moving away in a fucking month. Like, there's 5 criteria, and you've never fulfilled all of them. Whew, it's hot in here. So, I mean,
yeah.
I'll pick your next guy. Let's pick a new topic.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you about something after the podcast then, because I've made some bad decisions recently.
You make bad decisions daily. It's not a... Okay.
It's not false.
How to ask out a guy. It's a very large piece of paper for the amount of topics.
It is.
I should make new topics on these pieces of paper.
Okay, we're going to save it.
We can recycle.
Be economical. So how do you ask out a guy? Your guy.
I mean, I've never asked out a guy before, so you should probably give the advice.
But how would you like to be asked out?
So what happened to me recently is I was leaving the bus. Also, somebody on Ask FM told me that they saw me at the bus stop.
Wasn't that weeks ago? Or recently?
That was like recently.
Oh.
I was like, well, why didn't you come say hi? Anyways, so I got off the bus once, and this is when I wasn't taking the bus with Jamie. But I usually do take it with her, but this is one day where we had separate classes. So then I got off the bus, and this girl kind of like catches up to me as I'm leaving the bus, and she's like, hey, you have a girlfriend, right? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay, just making sure. And then she just like walked away. I was like, I don't understand.
Well, she didn't want to like put herself in the position to ask you out if you had a girlfriend.
I know, but she said, she said, you have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah. Because...
She had obviously seen me with Jamie earlier on that bus. She'd been stalking me that week.
I mean, it's not to say that she had ever seen you before, but just to be like, so you have a girlfriend, or oh, you and your girlfriend must be super happy, like just to...
No, all she said, she walked up and said, you have a girlfriend, right?
And then if you had said no, it probably would have gone like, oh, no way, that's so weird. I totally thought that you would have had one. My name is this, let's go get coffee. But you said yes, and she respected that, which is great.
I mean, I understand, like, what she was doing, but it sounded like she's been stalking me for a week and is like, okay, I'm pretty sure that chick's his girlfriend, but we're not sure, so I'm gonna ask him when she's not there.
Your name's Justin, right? You have a girlfriend, right? You live at this address, right?
Yep.
You took a shower last night, right?
Your SIN number's this, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened to me, but that's not the way to ask out a guy. I like when I get to know somebody, like, fuck, I don't know.
Okay, so you and Jamie got to know each other in class.
We got to know each other, yeah, in class and stuff like that.
You initiated it.
I did, of course I did.
What did you say?
I said, yo!
Yo, bitch!
Yo, bitch! Come back to my crib. No, I said, hey, you want to do something this weekend? And she said, oh, I'd love to, sorry, but I'm actually seeing somebody right now. And I was like, who are you seeing? And she said, I was like, good luck with that.
Was it not a great guy?
No, terrible guy.
Oh, okay.
And then, but I could tell that she wanted to go with me.
Mm.
But she's seen this guy, and I was like, okay. And then I waited and waited and waited. And then she said, and then like a week later, or a couple days later, I forget how long it was, she was like...
5 months later.
Yeah, 5 months. It was like 4 years later. She was like, hey, so I'm not seeing that guy anymore. I was like, well, let's do something. And then it happened. But originally, when we were just like flirting and stuff, I gave her my number. Wow, this is just when that Carly Rae Jepsen song came out.
Call me, maybe.
And we were sitting in class, and I leaned over, and I was singing that song to her, and she was like giggling or whatever she was doing when she was like, you know, back when she was like...
Liked you?
Liked me. And I wrote my number on her hand, and then I was like, so here's my number, so call me maybe. And then she was like, you're such a loser. But it worked!
She called you!
She called me, maybe!
I mean, maybe she did.
Maybe, I don't remember.
So
So Jamie watches these podcasts. Sorry, I'm like stuttering
she
like
does.
crazy. She watches these, and every time I get a fact wrong in a story that I'm telling, she's like, "You said this, but really it's this." And like, I'm honestly like, I have a really bad memory.
He exaggerates shit all the time.
I do.
Can you pass me my water before you continue?
I also have a terrible memory. It's like saying stuff like, she texted me a couple days later. It may have been a month later. I don't know.
Could have been 4 years later.
It could have been 4 years
Justin
later.
could be sitting in a mental institution right now.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Okay, so what about if a girl and you are having a conversation and it's just like, oh, I'd love to continue this. Here's my number. Text me, and you guys start talking, and then it's like, hey, you want to go get some coffee? Like, that's super casual, right? It's not like,
yeah, that'd be fine.
This bitch is crazy.
Yeah, no, that'd be good.
So just be casual about it, because I don't think every time you're asking someone out, it has to be like, would you go on a date with me? Like, it doesn't have
That's
to
kind of
always
weird.
be,
That's kind of awkward.
you
Don't
know,
say that.
Like, you have to, you want to go hang out? You want to go get some coffee? Go see a movie? You want to do something? You know?
Don't go to a movie on a first date. I did that.
If you're doing a movie, do something afterwards or before so you can talk.
Yeah, because when you go to a movie, it's just kind of like, yeah, this is a really cool movie, and then you drive her home, and you're like, wait, I didn't learn anything about her.
Yeah. So,
Shit.
You can't really feel chemistry while you're at a movie.
I mean, like, after a movie, you can have sex, and then you learn some things about her, but...
Like, oh, that was great.
Like, oh, man, she has a weird mole on her. Like, yeah, I don't know about that.
For me, first dates, though, because I've been doing so much online dating recently, which always ends horribly, at least, like, the past 17,000 times I've done it. My first date now is always either coffee or lunch. Something that can last an hour and then I can get the fuck out of there.
If it's bad?
Yeah.
And it's somewhere in public so you can't get raped?
Always in public. And I never let the person pick me up, ever. I'm always like, we're gonna meet in South Common. And I have to, like, pick up my dog after that, so I can only stay for an hour. And then I can, like, go to the bathroom.
Lie.
I totally lie. I'm like,
you
I have
openly
plans.
lie.
I openly lie, because if it's horrible, I've been stuck on some horrible dates. And it's like, I don't want to be there.
Next time you're on a horrible date, call me.
It'd be like, Johnny fell down the well.
No, I'll be like, hey, can I talk to him? Be like, okay, dude, so you're not doing very well. She said this, she said this, she said this. So you better, like, get your head out of your ass, fix these things, or you're not getting laid tonight. Yeah, but if you do these things, you're totally getting laid, because she's pretty easy.
Totally.
Okay, peace.
Totes. I don't know. Oh, but if it is a good date, I'm like, oh, I got a call while I was in the bathroom. Someone else is getting the dog. Let's go for a movie or something. You know. So just be casual.
You're just a lying, conniving, terrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your turn. Pick one. Last topic.
Okay. I don't want that one. I want this one. PDA. What's too much?
What's too much PDA? PDA is public displays of affection.
Yeah. So, I'm not a very touchy person anyways, so I pretty much draw the line at, like, kissing. Unless we're at a bar or something, then a little bit of making out I'm cool with, but, like, yeah, usually just, like, kissing.
I'm not a very... Me and Jamie are neither of our human beings of us are public... PDAers. PDAers?
You'll get it.
PDAers.
Herders.
We don't do that very often. It's like, we'll kiss each other or hug each other, like, once in a while, or we'll hold hands once in a while.
You'll, like, beat each other up while you're out camping. You'll, like, wrestle, and, like, you'll, like, lay on top of her, and you'll, like, put your feet in her hands and shit, and it's, like...
Yeah, it's not like we, like, like, even at school or something, people are like, you guys don't really act like a couple. It's because we just act like friends. Like, once in a while, we'll like, she'll get in, like, a cuddly mood, so she'll come, like, hug me or something, and she's like, I just wanted a hug. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna hug her, but it's not very often.
It's not very often that she touches me.
Well, yeah, no, I wish she touched me more. No, no, there's some couples that are, like, I know a couple couples that I look at, and they're like, oh my god, and they're, like, always holding hands, or always right beside each other, or, like, when people walk...
Oh, yeah.
And they have their arms around each other, I think it's the most awkward thing in the entire world.
You can't walk properly.
Never do. You can't. It's so stupid. Whenever me and Jamie see people like that, like in the mall or something, we always just start making fun of them. Yeah. Because it's just like awkward couples that just like need to be together all the time, or like always like touching each other or something like that, and we're like, ugh, no.
Oh god.
We're like, we're comfortable with our relationship. We don't need to show everybody that we're good.
Yeah. I got a new bracelet.
Matches the rest of your outfit.
candy?
No, shit.
Oh, okay.
And recycled. Fucking vegan. Okay, well, everybody, thanks for watching.
Is that it? Is that all we're doing?
Well, I think so. I mean, this is pretty long already.
Alright, let's talk about Patreon then.
Let's talk about Patreon.
Thanks to our patrons, we've got Megan, Hannah, check out her YouTube and her Twitter, link down below.
Yeah.
And Amoon, girl, you gotta reply to our messages because
please.
we owe you lots of shit.
Yeah, like,
So, like, what do you want?
We got a lot of shit to give
We
you.
got lots of shit to give you. And so check your Patreon because we've messaged you. So, like, let us know what you want.
Let us know. Holla at us.
Holla back, girl.
Alright, well,
You know?
I hope this this podcast was interesting enough for you.
And next week we'll be able to talk about what we did out camping. And Justin will be able to die because he and Jamie have lots of homework to do today. Not today, tomorrow. Out camping.
Every day.
Every day. And I'll be able to tell you, not about my birthday, that'll be next week, but I'm going to do some super fun shit. I'm going to go get, like, super fucked up. And it's going to be awesome. Okay.
Alright, well, you know what? Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
You know what? On this Wednesday, or Thursday, or whatever day you're watching this,
Yep.
I want you to have a great rest of your day.
Yeah. And sorry this probably wasn't put up on Patreon on Monday. We're going to try to start
Have
doing
some
that,
tea tonight.
but, like,
I mean,
we're out camping this weekend, so I can't edit this.
chamomile, maybe.
You know, some green tea, mint tea is great.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Yeah, some of that tea.
I don't think that's a tea. Is that a tea?
Pantene.
Pantene.
Panty is actually in the pantry, so just go to the pantry and
Get some panty.
panty.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, just have a good night.
You know, just enjoy your life.
Just enjoy your life.
This is the longest outro we've ever done.
You know what? Peace to all vegans. We love you.
Everyone's gonna hate you now. I hope you understand.
V for vegan. That should be a new movie. It's V for Vendetta, but V for vegan.
V for vegan.
And it's just some person with like a recycled mask.
No, that'll be the next. I've never seen V for Vendetta. That'll be the next.
Really?
No, I've never seen
You're a
it.
terrible person.
I know. We've already established that several times this podcast.
They should have like, you know, like the movie Super Size Me?
Oh yeah.
The McDonald's
like
one?
Hal?
They should do
Wait,
like Lettuce Me or something.
Oh no, I'm thinking about Shallow Hal. I'm so
What are you talking? Super Size Me, the guy who eats McDonald's for like 3 months or something.
No. Oh, didn't he lose like a lot of weight?
No, you've never seen that?
I don't know what you're
Watch it. It's on Netflix. It's great. Oh my god. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
You haven't seen Super Size Me?
I thought you were talking about Shallow Hal.
Oh my god, fucking watch it.